Mm, 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 yeah, yeah. Mm, mm, Rajana Good evening, children got talent. Good evening, everyone. Let's let's share the link. Let's share the link as much as we can. Thank God it's Saturday. Yeah, welcome everybody. Please share the link as much as you can. Let's have a beautiful Saturday together. And let's talk about money making. Let's talk about making. Let's talk about money making. Yeah, Invite your friends, invite your colleagues. Just share the link. Share the link in all your groups. Share the links on your handle. Let's talk about money making. Let's talk about life. Let's talk about possibilities. Let's talk about the future. Oh, glory, more beautiful, oh, deep, oh, glory, oh, beautiful, oh, deep, all right, everyone, good evening. Thank you for joining the program. Still the future. Still the future. As Dr. Edward. The All right, everyone. Thank you for joining the live broadcast. It is called Still the Future. Basically, this program is it's about just hanging out with money makers. I felt there should be a time, we spend together for all of us to meet at least once in a week. Let's talk about life. Let's talk about money making. Let's talk about possibilities. You know, and I see what goes on in the societies. Basically, too many of us listen to wrong things, wrong people. You know, and we don't ask this thing I'm doing. How is it changing my life? You know, what what one aspect of my life is it turning around? So at times we need to talk to ourselves. And I know some people just need somebody to talk to. Just something is rumbling in your spirit. You need some answers. You have questions in your mind. You want to know what works. What's going on in the society, and the kind of people you can be with. Okay, so that's the essence of this program, for you to ask any question about all the things we do as a team. Our team, the things we do, and anything that does not put money in people's pocket, I don't get involved in. I don't do it. I may do it, but I will not do it with passion. It's not going to be my thing. It has to put money in people's pocket. you know so for me, it's so important. It's so important that we hang out like this, once a week. And I think Saturday is a good time. After you have done your whole base, you have done the waka wakas, you have gone to all the places you want to go to. We can just hang out like this, and talk about life, you know, talk about possibilities, talk about what is changing, people's lives, you know, what is possible in the society, right? So basically, it's about questions and answer. It's about interaction. It's about what you know and what I know. So we meet, and we talk about it for the weekend. So by next week, when we go out next week, we're changing the world. We're hitting it hard. We're getting all the things we need, for our lives. So it's important. If you have any question, just stop me at any time and call. Only WhatsApp call. WhatsApp call only, please. WhatsApp call only. From wherever you are, you can connect to this program every Saturday. Okay. 311, I suppose. Yep. 311. So you can call, WhatsApp call that number. Please, anybody can help me pin it. You can just pin it to, to the group. WhatsApp call only. So you can call, just talk about anything you want to know about what we do as a group. Either the Ikeja Chamber of Commerce, Industry and Agriculture, Give Us Embassy, the 60K12 group, the Try and Get Paid group, the Video Wealth group, which is the main thing now. So you can send this link to everybody. So you can call, just call at any time. It's about question and answer. It's about just talking. Okay. So if you have anything you want to talk to me about, this is an opportunity for us to do it. Right. I saw the first message here. That means you're the first person to come in. Children Got Talent. Please, you will get in touch with the admin for 20,000 naira for being the first person on this show to send a message. Children Got Talent. You have 20,000 naira for just dinner. Maybe dinner is late now, so tomorrow you can treat yourself. Children Got Talent. So don't forget to get the money. All right, people. Like I said, it's about relationship. Life is about people. Life is about helping one another. Life is about what I know, what you know, and we try to put it together, and we change other people's, you know, lives. We change other people's situations. We find a way to make things better for the people. So whatever it is you feel you need some explanations on, whatever you feel you you don't know much about and you want some clarity, this is an opportunity for you to call. That number is there on the chat, so you can call the number. It's WhatsApp number. Now, so going to the show proper, let's pray. Father, we thank you for this evening. We give you all glory, honor, and adoration. We ask that you do what you alone will do with this show. You take it to the length you want it to be, and you will make adequate preparation for people's needs. Somehow, lives will be changed with this program. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. Amen. All right, guys. Good. So we have the express permission to do this. Now going to the title of the show, Still the Future. Still the future. Like I said, anytime you can call, okay, you can call on that WhatsApp number anytime on this show. You can just place a call. I will pause to answer you. Then I will continue with whatever I was saying. Right. So still the future. Um, I feel many people have great futures they don't get into. There are better things lying ahead of them, but they don't eventually get into those things. They don't become it. They find themselves right, stranded somewhere, in the middle of life. They know there are great things around them. There are many beautiful things to do. There is a big future, but how to enter into this future becomes so difficult, for most people. And you see, some other people, they have their futures planned for them. There is a father, there is a mother, there is one brother, there is one sister somewhere who is planning all the things for them. He knows the school they're going to go to. He knows, the job they will do before they finish the school. The job is waiting. When they get tired of a job, another one is already waiting. So there are people planning that future for them. Okay, but you see, some other people like us, we we need to do something extraordinarily to get into that future. So whatever happens, whosoever is around you, whosoever is helping, whosoever believes in you, whosoever is supporting you, you need to find the way to steal that future. When they say he stole the show, it means that there was a show that was planned for somebody else. But you got in there somehow miraculously, you now become the focal point of that show. It is not your party. It is not a platform set up for you to shine in life. But somehow the forces of heaven, collaborated, and they made the show becomes yours. Meaning that there are some houses you will never dreamt of living in. There are some houses you will never dream of becoming, of owning. There are some cars you will never been able to buy, given your situation, given the school you attended, given the knowledge you have, given your capacity in life. So those beautiful futures were not actually meant for you. That somehow you need to do everything possible to steal that future. Oh, the system, it's created to favor some people. Naturally, the existence, the human existence, it's made to make some people live low, some people live very high, and some people will be somewhere in the middle. But you see, this thing is bubbling in your spirit to say, look, I'm not created to live a low life. I'm not created to live a substandard life. I'm not created to always be begging. I'm not created to always be looking for the thing. So you need to do whatever you need to do to steal this show. Oh God. This future that is possible. If it has been possible for anybody, it's also possible for you. If good things in life, as in you wake up in the morning, you can afford anything you want to. You wake up in the morning, you don't need to panic when it's time to parent. You don't need to stress yourself to change the car. If those futures, if the future, that kind of future interests you, is the kind of life you want to live, somehow, you may not look like it right now, but that future can be yours. It can actually land on your laps. It is possible for this future to exist for you too. If anybody is enjoying that life, you too can enjoy it. That is the message I brought to you this evening. And that is what I'm saying to you all over the world. Don't accept the less. Don't get to a point in time in your life where you feel that nothing is possible. Don't get to a point in time in your life Where you feel there is a future you cannot enter into, your future is beautiful, it's bright. There are so many things you can do on the surface of this earth. You need to steal that future. You need to grab it. You need to run with it. And you need to put up that fight to enter that future. What is your future? What are you working on? What is possible? What do you see every day you get up from your bed? What possibilities? What possibilities do you sleep over? And then you wake up and you get energized, you get strengthened, and you say, you know what? This is possible. This is where we're going, and this is how we're going to get into it. Ladies and gentlemen, that's what I brought to you this evening. Whatsoever it is that is possible to other people in life, it is possible for you. You might have not gone to the school. You might have not made the right friends. You might have not had the capacity, the knowledge, to do anything great. That same future can still be yours. God can turn things around. God can wow you. It is possible. And that is why he is called God. Still the future. Don't be restricted by whatsoever the thing is around you. Don't be restricted. Don't be reduced. Still find a way to steal this show. Find a way to steal the future. Find a way to be in there. Find a way to make life happen for yourself. Ladies and gentlemen, that is what we do. That is what we create. That is what we've been doing all over the world. And to make life easy for people, so all the things we do, making money, getting people's, situation sorted out. It's all about stealing the future, stealing the future, steal this future. Still this future. So you can call in, ask your questions. We help people. All the things we do in our team, we help people to get into their future. You may not be entitled to the thing, but you can steal it. You can grab it. You can make it happen for yourself. So this group we created our teams all over the world to talk about these possibilities, to encourage ourselves, to make life happen for ourselves, and to say there is no barrier that we cannot break. There is no restrictions around you. There is nothing that can stop you. There is nobody who can reduce your speed in life. Get into that future, see the future, steal the future. Unless you cannot see it, unless you cannot see it. If you can see it, it can become yours. How many of you remember one lady like that? Olajumoke Oni bread. The lady was just passing by. That show was for somebody else. That production was created by somebody for somebody to achieve something. But for some reasons, the holies, the heavens, collaborated, and they turned that show around for this lady. She stole that show, and everybody forgot about who originally the show was meant for. Everybody forgot about it, and it's all now about Olajumoke Onibread, Olajumoke Onibread. That moment changed her life. I'm saying to somebody tonight, that moment will come. If you don't give up, if you don't stop doing what you're doing, if you don't stop making life happen for yourself, if you don't stop pushing, that moment, that magical moment, that everything around you will just change dramatically, will come. And that is what we do in the team. So we help ourselves. Tomorrow we'll be in church by 9 o'clock. We'll be helping people to get into their future. So that the 9 o'clock program, the 9 o'clock service for us is just a gathering of people who are making efforts. I don't want to be around people who are not making money. It's always boring. It's always boring. Getting into your future cannot be by talk alone. No. Getting into your future cannot just be by talking. Getting into your future cannot be by hanging around people who are going nowhere. Yes, good evening. Good evening. How are you? Hello.
I'm fine, sir. Welcome back to Nigeria, sir. How are you doing, sir?
Who told you I'm in Nigeria?
Okay, welcome back. Okay, sir. Okay,
How are
I have a
you?
question to ask, sir.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm fine, sir. Okay, the title of the message is Still the Future.
Still the future.
I want to ask a question, sir.
Yes.
Whenever a situation where you have tried all your best, you have prayed, you have hustled, you have done everything, and things is not coming up the way you want it, what will you do? What would that person do?
You have prayed, you have tried all your best, and you're not getting the result.
Yes,
Then you
the
have
result is not coming.
then you have not tried enough. Listen to me, bro.
Okay.
Then until your life works, you have not worked. Until your life begins to work, you are not working. You have not tried enough. So you must do everything possible within your space, and that's why that's the essence of this program. Because many people get to a point they just feel like stranded in life. They don't know what to do. You see, every Saturday like this, we'll be helping ourselves. We'll be sharing some nuggets. What we need to do. To get there. But don't ever get to the point where you begin to think. Are you with me? Don't ever get to the point.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, don't ever get to the point where you begin to feel that you have tried enough. You have not. This boy you see here, I keep saying to myself, I've not even started. I've not done anything in life, anything. And that is why you say I'm restless. Every time I'm looking for new things to do, how to push. So we need to keep pushing, bro. I'll see you tomorrow morning.
All right.
God bless you. All right. Good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Yeah, good evening. Still the
Am I
future.
speaking?
Hello?
Yeah, am I speaking with Doctor?
Yes. This is Ask Dr. Edward. And we're talking about
Okay.
stealing the future.
Yes. I got a message.
Yeah.
It was wonderful.
Thank you.
Hence I decided to call.
Okay.
So I don't know if I can ask a question about this. Stealing the future.
Yeah.
So I have been trying to come out of the crowd and make something better for myself.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I don't want to remain where I am.
Yeah.
I want to go above the state I'm in.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
I think that is about also stealing the future.
Yes, that's it.
Not just settling with current realities.
That is it. That is it.
Yeah. So,
That is it.
so when I came across your package, what you do, I was really very impressed. A few people of your status does what you are doing. A few people, just a few people. You may not even. Some persons may not be interested in others, but you are interested and you are trying to help a lot of people, and you've actually helped a lot of people. I'm very quite impressed, sir.
God bless you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Yes.
Okay, so
Go ahead.
Okay, so I became interested. I actually have started some investment with you guys.
Okay.
Yeah, and I learned of one of your package, of assisting people who want to study abroad.
Okay.
So I I became interested in that too because I have tried to travel to US for my studies. I tried a couple of times.
Mm.
Twice I was denied. So I wanted a platform, something that can actually assist me. Maybe I do not have
If
a
you
smartphone, that's why I was denied.
okay,
So I,
if you are
yeah,
around
so
tomorrow,
okay,
we're taking care. We really want to use our Sunday very well now. So from tomorrow,
okay,
we're going to be radical about it. So people, issues like this will also be taken, and there will be a desk officer, after the service tomorrow, who I will hand you over to attend to the issues like this. Do you understand?
okay.
So,
After service tomorrow.
yes, after service tomorrow. So I will ask you to talk to somebody, about
All right.
trips. Yes. Thank you so much, bro.
Okay, thank you. I
Okay
appreciate
then.
that. Bye
Thank
bye.
you. All right. When we say still the future, it's loaded. It's very pregnant. Your future is still ahead of you. Your future, it has nothing to do with your realities today. You may be feeling low, you may be feeling so rejected, so unwanted, so unimportant. Nobody wants to relate with you, nobody wants to, help you. That may be your realities today, but it has nothing to do with your future. Where you're going to, it's big, it's loaded, and you see, all you need, and that's what I'm saying, all you need is to see. All you need is to reject the dictates of the present, the dictates of today, what today is saying, the configuration of your existence today is just for you to say, no, that is not who I am. This is not my level. I have something bigger, something harder, and you do everything possible. Refusing, you refusing what you think you are to yourself, refusing your level of education, you refusing the kind of people, the friends you think you have. So you take yourself to that future. So you need to steal it now. Now you need to grab the thing. You need to take, it does not belong to you. Because when they are counting good fathers, there is no father to be called. When they are calling wealthy mothers, who will help the children, you are not part of it. When they are looking at, rich kids that will normally do well in school, your name will never show up in it. So if you allow that to sink in, if you allow that to be your own reality, and you work according to those realities, you may not get into that future. So you need to do everything possible. If you must fight, you need to fight to make sure that you do not end up the way you are programmed to end up. They've programmed some of us to fail in life. From the onset, from the creation, from childbirth, we were designed never to be up there, never to become anything big, never to become anything important in life. But if you allow that to happen to you, if you allow that to form you, if you allow that to determine your speed in life, if you allow that to showcase whatsoever you become, no, no. At the end of the day, that future will keep eluding you. That future will keep looking like it is impossible. But I'm saying to somebody tonight, that future you can see can be yours. That future can be your reality. That tomorrow you've always wanted to enter into can be your possession if only you will not give up on yourself. And that is what you need to do. Steal this future now. Fight for it now. Okay? When you are stealing the future, you need to be so careful. When you're looking for a future, when you're on a journey in life, you need to be so careful. Many people hang around those who are going nowhere. My heart got sunk these past few weeks, and I see young people on the street, you know, shouting, making noise. We're hungry. Some people were carrying pots. And unfortunately, some died. Some got permanently destroyed. Destroyed. That is my pain. You see, among those young people or old people who died, are people with beautiful futures. There are people with a tomorrow that is unmatchable. There are people who have the magical future in their hands. But for some reasons, these wicked souls call them out to come and fight. And when the thing is done with, they don't care about them again. The wickedness of the world, the wickedness of humanity, it's so terrible, so deep, that all they want for you is never to be bigger than what you are right now. And some of them, they know that calling people on the street is dangerous, but they know it will not get to them. It will not touch their children. So they use people, who are vulnerable, to go on the street and begging you in the name of God, steal your future. You have seen at the end of each protest, whether in Nigeria or in America or anywhere in the world, all protests must end one day. When the protest stops, people's realities will have changed. And you should know by now that if protest works, if people protest and then there is a solution to their problems, then you don't have to have another protest. It means something is wrong somewhere. So it's not working. What works is for all of us to be less wicked to ourselves. The little God has put in your hands, can you allow it to help more people? If we mobilize ourselves, if we organize ourselves, we can achieve anything. If we create the force, it's about creating the force. So you need to be mindful of the people you relate with. You need to be mindful of the people you listen to. All I need is just to push my people to that future, because that future exists somewhere. Actually, I don't need to risk your life, to make a future happen. If we organize, the little help I can do, the little knowledge God has given me and I can share with you, the possibilities in the world right now, I can create it to help as many people as possible. You catch the fire, you also go out there and help people. You will get into your future if you become less selfish. Still the future. Be selfless. Let everything you do in life be about the people. Because if you can get the people working, if you can get people's lives reconstructed, if you can help as many people as possible, you have your future in them. Still the future. Help the people. And that's what we're doing, with the passive farming program. We set up people to work every day. So those who don't have the capacity to do the work, they don't have the capacity to make the money. Those who can do it will work for you and put money in your pocket. So every 6 months, you have 50% on your money stresslessly. We don't need to suffer before we make money. You see, the world, the way it is created, it's for you to do little. I do little, and then our little becomes so huge. such that we can change the world together. You see, those are the programs we created. So with the passive farming, you make money. The video wealth, that video wealth, if you have not joined the video wealth right now, I don't know what you're waiting for. You know, our target on that platform is to raise 1 million people who will collaborate, who will be working together, who will be thinking together, who will be creating stuff together. You see, these 1 million people uh, can never be poor in their lifetime. So we're going to do everything possible, including coming here every Saturday, even if it's just 2 or 3 people we have who come. We're going to do everything possible, okay, to make sure that before the end of 2024, we have 1 million people on that platform. Is it possible? Is it possible? So whatever. And I want to charge you. I want to charge you. Find a way to be part of this movement. It's a movement. It's a radical movement. You know, on Sunday, tomorrow morning by 9 o'clock, I'll be sharing this information with you. You know, the importance of the video wealth, how we can join hands together and move ourselves. I'm not always happy seeing people broke. It 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 angers me. I don't want to say, I don't get angry, but it irritates me. I think that's what I should say. You know, to see people broke. And the fact remains that I was broke before. I was like that, a struggling young guy, trying to make life happen. And I knew I went through the hard way. You know, if I had known 1/10 of what I know today, if I had known 1/10 of what I know today in those days, there was no way my life could have been so difficult, so hard. So I feel within me that it will be sheer wickedness if I cannot share this knowledge with people, if I cannot help people, to avoid this hardship in life. And that is why you see me do all the things I do. Okay, so our target, by tomorrow, we're going to talk about this. Every Sunday, we'll be talking about it. When I come here on Saturday, we're still in the future. So we're going to create a new future for ourselves. I'm looking for a future where every one of you listening to me tonight can be making like $3,000 every month. I'm looking for that future. And you see, if I'm saying let us steal that future, I've already taken that future. So those of you who will follow me into it, those of you who will catch that fire, who will plunge yourself into it, you need to start now. Steal this future. This future is possible. So when you check your balance, your account balance every month, you see nothing less than 3 million naira. It is possible. Let's do it together. Let's make it happen. You see, you have spent your days, your time following people who don't care about your pockets. And I know money is so important in life. Because of money, people do quite a number of things, very terrible things. People kill because of money. People destroy others because of money. People do stuff. Husbands finish wives because of money. So why don't we make it a thing of priority for all of us to say, the little knowledge I have, I'm going to use it to help people not to live in pains. And that's what we're doing. So with Video Wealth, if you have not joined the Video Wealth, find a way to join somehow. Tomorrow I'll be there at the Austria Hotel. By the way, let me announce that the Austria Hotel is now Responsible Leaders Hotel. Responsible Leaders Hotel, formerly Austria Hotel. Find your way to church tomorrow. Okay, let's take this future together. Let's start things, let's start magical things together. Most of you, where you are right now, I used to be. But every morning I wake up, I see something different. I see life. I see a life that is not what I'm seeing right now. I can see it far. And so every effort I make in life is to say, look, this future can be mine. My father might have not prompted me. My father might have not raised me to that future. He might have not created that future for me. But I have the capacity to steal this future, to create this future, to make this future happen. Steal this show. It's your show. It's your show. Don't let anybody tell you anything otherwise. Don't let anybody make you feel so low. It is your show. They look at you and say you don't have the qualification. I don't care about your qualifications. I don't care about the paper you carry. I know is that the future I want, the future I can see, I can enter. Still the future. So if you have any question, call right now. It's a WhatsApp call. We're still stealing the future. And God willing, this is what we'll be doing every Saturday. We just steal the future together. You see, you cannot steal the future by just talking. You cannot steal that future by praying, by fasting. There is there are goodness, there are good things God has created for everybody. Everybody, whether you are a Christian, Muslim, Babalawo, whatever it is you are, God created all good things for everybody. So you need to find a way to grab your own. And so when you see pastors talk on Sundays or any other day, they are grabbing their own future, using the people. And that is why they will always choose to preach, bring tithe, bring offering, bring whatever. They know that money also creates futures. They know. So they will not stop. They will never stop talking about it. They will never stop talking about money. For us, we believe that we are not called to collect from the people. We are called to give to the people. All of us cannot be doing the same thing. So those who are called to be collecting from the poor will be collecting from the poor forever. It is their calling. So when they finish, their children will take over. They will still be collecting from the poor. But those who are called to give to the poor will find a way to, fulfill their own calling. What is your calling? And when I say giving to the poor, it's not to give them crumbs. That's why you see, I find it difficult, to be giving people who beg. That is not you. You are not a beggar. You're not created to be a beggar. You are created to be alive. You are created to be a giver. No, so even if your life today is not measuring up to that level, keep moving, keep pushing, keep doing it. And if you hang around good people, they will push you up. They will not just be looking at dashing you crumbs. Take 10,000, take 100,000 naira. Don't give me. Just teach me what to do to make money. Let me make my own money. You see, when you make your own money, you're independent. Nobody can cage you. Nobody can make you feel less about yourself. And that is the essence of this team. If you want to join this team, it is now a good time for you to join us. It's a very, very good time for you to join us. Tomorrow we'll be there at the Austria Hotel. Like I said, Austria Hotel is now Responsible Leaders Hotel. Responsible Leaders Hotel. So by 9 o'clock we'll be there. Formerly Austria Hotel in Alausa. If you don't know, if you cannot find your way there, you can call the office line. Tonight you can do a WhatsApp call. if you have any question, a WhatsApp call to that number. That number 234-909-8888-311. Okay, so you can do a WhatsApp call to that number tonight just for this show. All right. Then the office line for you to ask questions, or if you can't find your way to church tomorrow, the office line is 42222 I hope I'm correct. 99422 are you sure? 22. Yeah. Yeah, 42. I think I'm correct. So the office line, you can call this office line. Will you can find your way to church tomorrow. From tomorrow, we'll be having registration desks for those who want to join our team. It's a movement. It's a movement. I don't want to. I don't want to stay around people who are not moving in life, people who are not fighting, people who are not. Every day you need to check your life. Am I moving? Listen to me. The 2025 Prado Jeep is already in the market. 2027 Mercedes Benz is already in the mind of somebody. So it is about that tomorrow that is possible. So you need to make sure that there are new version of you every day. Every month when you check your life, there is a new version of Edward. Every year there is a new version of you. So you need to be renewing yourself, not giving up on yourself, not looking down on yourself, not believing that there is anything that is impossible for you. Everything is possible for you. Fight still that future. And that is the essence of all the things we do. So I will take my time to explain more about this to you tomorrow. Sunday is always a good time for us to hang out, to be together, to spend quality time together. We will eat together as a family also. Okay, so invite people. Most of you only build your life around yourself. And that is a problem. Getting into the future, stealing the future, you need to have passion for people. Everything you do, you need to always look at the people. How is it going to benefit this, my brother? How is it going to help my sister? How is it going to change their own lives? That is where you find the strength to take your future. You see, if you just keep thinking, bothering your head about just me, myself, and I, just all the things I need a house, I need a car, I need a job, it's just everything is all about you. It's very difficult to get into the future. You may get all those things, but you see, living in that future may be very, very difficult for you if you do not work with people. So tomorrow, try as much as possible to come around with at least two people. Tell them I saw something new, and I think all of us can benefit from it. So that movement we'll be doing every Sunday now. We'll be doing registration for the video wealth. I told you our target is to raise 1 million people on that platform. So every month, each of us should be either a monthly or 3 months, the interval. You should be making good money. You should be making good money, because that is, the thing, the social media. That is the thing, the new media has created. That is the opportunity for everybody to make good money. That is what we have now on the internet. So nobody should live in Nigeria and suffer. 200 million people. Nobody. Then you see, the wickedness in our minds is what prevents us from exposing all of these things to the people. So tomorrow I will take my time, to as the women will be dazzling us tomorrow. I will take my time, to explain these things to all of us, how we can be part of it, how you can, carry this movement, into that tomorrow. I will take my time to explain all of this to you. Okay, and then together we will launch out. We will praise God together, whether you like it or not. Without him, without him, there is nothing you can become. There is nothing. Without God, there is nothing. Somebody will say there is no God. But whether there is a God or there is no God, somebody formed you. So that person is superior to you. If like saying a stone formed you, congratulations. At least somebody sat down and put head in this place, put two hands, put two legs. That person is superior to you. He knows more than you, and he has the capacity, to change you. So that person is who we are celebrating every Sunday, and we don't just waste time talking. We celebrate God, and then we celebrate our pocket also. So we talk about, money making things for everybody. So I'll see you tomorrow by God's grace. Video wealth, we'll be talking about it. We'll be talking about passive farming, and then we'll be talking about that. This is very, very important. If you're smart, you'll come to church with somebody tomorrow. We'll be talking about how to make money from hotel business, the hospitality business. How you can be making cool money. You don't need to go anywhere. Somebody is using the hall on a weekend or during the week. Money is entering your pocket. Whether you're in Canada or you're in America, anywhere. Somebody is lodging in a hotel room on a Monday in Lagos. You are in Abuja. You're making money. Those are the things we created. So we need to take this thing, you know from the level of just talking, talking, talking. We need to make it real. We need to make God real to the people. We need to let people know that God created everything in heavens and on earth. So nobody has any reason to suffer. Nobody should be hungry. Nobody should be begging for money. I don't know where you are. I don't know who you are. I don't know what your situation is right now. But I know for sure nobody can tell me otherwise that God created you to live a beautiful life. That much I know. You may say, hey, you don't know where I'm coming from, you don't know my past, you don't know my family setting. If I tell you my story, you just be wondering how did this guy navigate? Those are the people I want to relate with. That is what the movement is for. People who didn't have a future before, people who were not created to live good lives. But somehow, God is helping us, to move into beautiful things of life. Those are the people, I'll be relating with, every Sunday. Those are the people I want to be talking to. Those are the people I want to go into the future with. Then what has happened in our lives, what has happened to us as a people, can only be traced to God. Nobody else. No father to claim the glory. No mother to say I was the one who did it for him. No brother, no sister, no friend, no neighbor, no co-worker to say I was the one who helped this guy. So everything can only be traced to God. That is what our movement is for. And that is the group we formed. So you want to join this group tomorrow, we'll be there. The Austria Hotel, by God's grace, we'll be there tomorrow to see, to talk more about life, to see how you can move from one point to another. And so I have 5 minutes to go now, just 5 minutes. My producer is telling me 5 minutes, 5 minutes. So I have 5 minutes to leave now. If you still have a question to ask, you can call now. You can dial in. Okay. So we'll if you have a question, you have something, boggling your mind, or there is something you don't understand, just make a WhatsApp call to that number before I shut my trap. Tomorrow, God willing, I had my birthday last week. So tomorrow, 10 people will be going home with 10 bags of 50 kg rice. 10 bags of 50 kg rice with 10,000 naira. The 10,000 naira is to buy pepper and pepper and oil. Then you buy meat yourself. Just invite 5 people, 10 people to just do party in your house. Just celebrate God's goodness. When they ask you what are you celebrating, just say God has been good to Edward. God has been good to me. That's the essence. I'm not giving you the rice because you're hungry. I'm people. How are we going to choose the 10 people? Well, that is left to tomorrow. The Holy Spirit will choose the 10 people. But if you are lucky, if you are smart to steal the future, the Holy Spirit would have told you what to do, to be part of it tomorrow. So tomorrow there will be 10 bags of 50 kg rice to 10 people, 10 special people, my people, who would do party in their homes. Just call like 5 or 10 people, make good rice for them. But make sure you buy meat to join. Okay. All right, people, thank you so much for being part of today's show. It's a good footing for us, it's a good start. And I'm believing that by tomorrow we'll talk some more. We'll enjoy ourselves. I just enjoy I just enjoy Sunday. Sunday is always my best day, man. It's the dance, the people, the beautiful people you see around you, and the hope for the future. Okay, so let's do this together tomorrow. Please don't forget, whatever it is you're going through right now, that is not the true future you're created to have. No, you can become that big thing you always dreamt of. Don't give up on yourself. Don't let anybody tell you that you can only struggle to live at this level. There is a higher level for you with the right people around you, talking to the correct people, people who are not selfish about themselves, people who are going forward in life. You need to find those people. You need to find such friends. You need to mingle with the right people so that you can get into the right future. Some people are in your life. That is not your gang. That is not the kind of people you should stay with. Find people with the positive mind, people with high spirit, people, anytime you see them, you just know that there is yet another future. Anytime you see them, they don't bring you down in the spirit. They don't bring down your spirit. They don't make you feel you have been a failure, because you are not a failure. You cannot be a failure. If you have spent 50 years on earth and things are still not working, you have not spent the best of your life yet. There are still many years. If you are 80 years old, 90 years old right now, and things have not been working for you, you have still not spent the best of your life yet. Those days are still ahead of you. Don't let anybody confuse you to believe that you are done with. You are not done with. You've not started, bro. My sister, you've not started. And I've not started. I've not done anything. My future is still about to start. It has not started. So do whatever you need to do. And like I said, hold this very tight. that the people you hang around with will determine what happens to your life tomorrow. So make up your mind. What kind of people do you want to mingle with? On Sunday morning, you don't sleep in the bed and just be saying it's over. No, get up, go look. It's yet another opportunity for you to meet good people. If all the people you have met in your life were bad people, you have not met 1% of the people in the world. So there are still some good things to bump into that shoot. It's about moving. It's about getting up. It's about refusing the temptation to believe that "Oh, I don't feel like, I don't I feel like, move, go. Anything can happen. If you go and it did not happen, it is not yet happening. It will still happen. So go for it. Keep moving. So I'll see you tomorrow, God willing. Thank you so much. God bless you. Don't forget, tomorrow we will, in our Sunday school, by 9 o'clock, we're going to start, and then we'll discuss what has happened last week, and then talk about what we're going to do going forward. We'll talk about the passive farming, we'll talk about video wealth, most importantly. I will talk about 60K12, how you make money from hotel business. Even when you don't run hotel, you can make money. You know, you're not part of the project. You can make money, a lot of money. And these three things I'm going to share with you tomorrow. So we'll talk about it together. At the end of the service, we will have a registration desk, so you can register yourself and join this force. It's a movement. It's a movement, and all of us must be part of that movement. If we can collaborate, if we can work together, none of us will be broke. None. And that is the mistake those rich people out there keep making. They believe they can only, make life happen for themselves and their families. They don't see other people who are not connected to them by blood as their families. And that is why they feel less concerned about what people are going through. If all of us will say, look, I don't need to be called the richest man in the world. I don't need to be called richest man in Nigeria. What do I need the title for? What do you need the title of richest pastor in Nigeria for? It's insane. It's not normal. What do you need it for? So if you have 1 billion naira, take 500 million. Let other people have the remaining 500 million. And that's how God created life. Who are you hanging out with? Who are your friends? In what circle have you found yourself? This movement, it's big. So key yourself into it, be part of it. I will see you tomorrow. We'll talk some more, and we'll make life happen for ourselves. If there's any other question, bring it tomorrow to church. We'll talk about it, and then life will move for everybody. I pray for you that God will send you destiny helpers. God will make lines fall in pleasant places for you. There is nothing God cannot do in your life. It can wake you up tomorrow and your life is changed forever. Be of high spirit, move, and enjoy great week ahead of you. See you tomorrow. God bless you. Good night.